What's up guys, CT Pete back with round 2 of the Pro Tour. Starting off at this Hairwing hole, which used to be a musket, and now with the recoil, just going to power down just a little bit on the same line, and you can see why that thing would have just kept cruising. 57 feet, even with a 3 wind, we'll just aim it out to the left a little bit, cash it in. And spider tree hole, don't get too fancy, just pitch it on up here to this little edge. Leave us with an open putt. Keep it simple. And again, this hole, I like to aim low just to make sure I don't get too overstable and hit that tree in the middle. Just kind of limits my hyzer. Grab another birdie. And moving on to Oak Hill. Now we've got some opportunities. Grabbing the light glide. I like to play this righty line. And distance is never the issue here. It's just playing the wind right, and I did not play the wind right. And I'm paying the price here. That was a 3 tailwind, right to left, and I did not put nearly enough anhyzer on that. And now, this is just me. It's just the wrong aiming point. I'm aiming that and powering on it like it's a normal putt, but it's a 3 tailwind, right to left. I don't know where my head was at on that. Luckily, we'll still take the birdie, get out of there. That is a bummer. That's one of the easier par 4s. Now we're moving on to one of the harder par 4s after that. Let's see if we can make it up. I like to pitch up just in between these 2 rocks and then take my forehand compass. And it is tricky in a 3 wind. I'm not really expecting to make this, and that was just a bad run. And a little bit of an unfortunate result as well, leaking back here. But even with the 3 wind, inside 90 feet, I feel like I should be making this every time. Little downhill, I'm gonna power down. And message coming in, no harm, no foul. And now you guys know this is a recoil play. Super simple. Give me the tap in. Alright, so moving on to Blueberry. And this right here is an example of getting caught in between plays. There's the aiming point that's more direct to the basket, and then you do sort of a slight hyzer flip up kind of shot. And then there's the shot aiming out at one of these trees on the left and hyzering it in there. And I did a little bit of both. And I've never been down here before. And we screw up the birdie save on one of the easier holes on the course. So I record this commentary after the fact, but if you guys could see my face and hear me during that round, I was screaming. That is not a hole you want to mess up. So moving on to this one, and I willed that disc into the basket to make up for parring the last hole. And another ace opportunity. One thing I gotta pay more attention to, I'm thinking left to right wind, but a lot of times it's more about whether it's a headwind or a tailwind than whether the disc, like in that case, I'm thinking left to right, it's gonna push me to the right, but the headwind flipped me over more than the left to right. It's gonna push me to the right. So, just gotta stay on top of that, and here is what the leaderboard is looking like next day. I am sitting one back of the boards, just behind Luxie, and then coming up here we've got Drano 23, Orange Pie, Dizzle, and Boomer all sitting at 25. Alright, let's see what we can do tomorrow. Peace, guys.